Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This week, the second week of October, we're doing some more Orktober. And in Orktober fashion, I kit bashed an orc together, and he looks great. I had a lot of fun doing this. I don't ever get a chance to do any kit bashing. Occasionally, and orcs are always the way to go with kit bashing. I mean, you can't go wrong because you can use just about anything. But I had a bunch of bits that I bought a long time ago, maybe 4, 5, 6 years ago. I bought a bunch of bits and I had a bunch of bodies, and I thought, what a perfect time to pull them out and give it a shot. Anyway, guys, I really hope you enjoy this video. I hope you enjoy the model I put together, and also there's a little Easter egg tribute to Alex in this for the clones. I just thought it was fun. I had a little extra piece and I thought I'd throw it in there. Anyway, guys, please like and subscribe. It really helps support the channel. And I'll see you guys in there. All right, here we go. Week 2, Orktober. And this guy in Orktober fashion, I made this guy. He's not your standard orc. I kit bashed this guy, and on the back, we had some fun, and I did a tribute to a friend, Alex. It's for he's a big Clone Wars, Clone Trooper fan. And I thought I would do something fun for him and the Clone Troopers. And let's spin this boy around. There we go. All right. We've got a ton of head. This guy's definitely a headhunter right over here. We can see right here. That's just for you, Alex. There you go. Haven't decided if I'm going to paint that as Rex or not. But we'll see. Stay tuned. Anyway, guys, we're going to push forward here. I think what I'm going to do here on the skin is the standard green orc skin, and I'm going to do a base of, I showed you a second ago of the colors that we're using. Right here, here we go. Boom. We're going to use a base of dark camel green, and we're going to do a little mixture of yellow green, and then some light yellow green, or bright yellow green, and then we're going to do some warm yellow. So we're really going to make his skin pop out. And if you can see right up there, he's got a little gobby up there too. Maybe I'll do him the same color. I haven't decided. On the front side, maybe the skin will just be the focal point, and this will just be kind of a drab metal, or maybe I haven't decided what we're going to do here. But as you can see, the back gets a little involved here. And when I was building this, actually I was talking to Blaster Kid at Painting. I was saying I showed him what I was doing this week, and he was like, "Oh man, look at the color count on that." And my jaw dropped, and I really didn't think about it. And geez, there it is. That's going to be a lot of colors. But I think what we'll do here is these guys are pretty straightforward. We'll just different flesh tones on these guys. Right, and there's quite a few of them on there, and then there's some skulls. Obviously, we'll do our drab brown, and then our ivory, and then we got an orc skull in there. We got Rex, and we got a Tyrannid skull, and we've got a Space Marine, or however we want to do it. We got a Chaos Space Marine. We got a couple veteran guardsmen up here. I had some extra heads after the army I did, and also right down here, and we got a little Chaos guy. I'm not quite sure. I've got a grenade, a couple little grenades in there, but just had a lot of fun kit bashing this guy. This guy's been around, obviously. He's traveled the universe and whacked off a few heads there. So this is gonna be fun. The back, I'm not quite sure exactly. Oh, we got a crude on there too, right there. All right, so let's get the skin going and get this guy moving. All right, let's do it. Hey, a quick tip here, a quick note of where I get my brushes. I usually go to Hobby Lobby and I pick up just some set of brushes, and I just run through them. Some of the tips curl, but you deal with it, and a lot of times they don't. A lot of brushes they work really well, and then when they're done, use it for something else. Use it as a trash brush, mixed brush, or something like that. This is probably the more expensive one I've gone. It's $5, but if you go to Hobby Lobby, you can usually get them on sale. And you got a whole pack right here for $6. And look at these. These are terrific. These are great for little details and stuff. So just wanted to throw that in there. You don't have to go crazy on your brushes. Like the brush I use all the time is just your standard Hobby Lobby or Michaels or whatever have you brush. We'll take a look at a couple of them. I got a couple of them. Here are my finer tip ones that I use. But, real simple brushes. You don't need to go crazy on your brushes. You can go dive down that rabbit hole. It's definitely there. But anyway, check them out. Right there we did a little bit of a mid-tone, and you can't really tell. I mean, when you put it on you can see it, but it really gives it a mid-tone. So we're going to add just a little more of the yellow green to this dark camo green, and we're going to brighten it out. So we're just going to slowly bring it out to that yellow, but I probably will take a big leap once I get past this step. All right. So let's add a little more yellow green to this. Okay, before I go any farther with the skin, so what we've done so far is we've gone dark camel green, and then we've done dark camel green with yellow green. Twice we added a little bit, and then we added a little more, and then we went just yellow green. And I'm going to stop right there on the big guy, and I'm going to move on to the little guy real quick and catch him up, and I'll probably just knock him out. I could probably actually do that off camera. No, I'll do it real quick. I'll paint his base real quick because I've got it all out. All right, let's do it. Alright, there we go. I caught the goblin up to the orc. Now, what I'll probably do is I'm going to push forward just a little bit with the bright yellow ivory. So we'll do a mixture right now of the bright yellow green and the yellow green with a little bit of that dark camel green in there just so it'll blend a little easier. Alright, let's do it. Here's a quick tip. A lot of times I use this rubber to fill in just key areas that I would like to keep dark and maybe go back and paint later. Or if I don't, I can just leave it as is. So like right here, I painted all this stuff right in here, just underneath, more kind of like a shadow, really. Some places you just can't quite get into, you know. So anyway, just a quick tip, quick filler. Gray, any type of gray is a great filler for that, and you can always paint over it. So a lot of times painters will use gray as the primer anyway. So anyway, quick tip. I did that back in here too. See all this stuff right in here? You're never gonna see it, and you might as well just darken it out, right? As best you can. Boom, just like that. All right. All right, here are the flesh tones that I'm going to use. Advanced flesh tone. I'm going to use tan flesh, beige red, dark warm flesh, and warm flesh. And I'll just do a mixture of these. Matter of fact, if you zoom right over here, you look right here, I got them all right there ready to go. And I'll just do a blend of all of those, right? So let's scoot these aside. So all of these little faces right here, all these little dudes, right, are just going to be variations of that flesh tone. And then I have a Xenoth right there still, and we still have a couple of the Space Marines and the Chaos Marine and the guards and stuff. There's actually a Tau skull right in there as well. So anyway, all those flesh tones, we're going to do those as a mixture and get them in, just kind of blend them together, because obviously they've been hanging on this guy's back. So, all right, let's do it. Alright, so what I've done, I just kind of painted them here and there, and now I'm just kind of going back with a lighter color of flesh and just highlighting it a little bit to give it some, different colors and depth. See, isn't that nice? I mean, isn't that nice for a severed head? Anyway, that's looking really good. So that's looking really nice. Those, and once we get a wash on those are going to look really, really, really grim and nice. And I'm gonna have to touch up the hair a little bit. So I think what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna get on with the blue. I'm gonna do a blue 2 Space Marines. I've got a red one. I've got to paint those still. Let's see, and I've got to get the red. It's his helmet's gonna be red, and his pants are gonna be red, and his gun's gonna be red. And I may even do these shoulder pad things red a little bit. But let's finish up these faces. They're looking really nice for faces. All right, there we go. Those faces that are done. That's just a mixture of all of those flesh tones. I did a dark one, a light one, and then I just highlighted the faces with a lighter color than what I used for the face. And man, when you get a wash in there, it's gonna really look pretty gruesome. But that's looking really good. All right, so let's move on to the Space Marines and the other helmets. Alright, we're just about there. We've got almost all of the base colors down. Actually, we've got all of the base colors down except for, and I left it for last, just for Alex, the Clone Trooper helmet. And I'm probably just going to paint it like a Clone Trooper. I don't think I'll do it like Rex, because it's not quite. I'd have to draw the things, and it's just don't want to mess with it. Let's just keep it a Clone Trooper for now. I've got to get a little gold trim on this guy, touch-ups on the helmets. Let's see, a touch up on the red. We got to highlight the red now. So we'll probably use power red and burnt red, and we'll go all the way out to just a little bit of a bright ivory there. He's turning out really good. I'm liking this guy. He's got, look at that, man. Those skulls turned out really nice too. All right. I'm going to use copper for the metallic for the gold. So like for the bullets and the trim around that Chaos dude's helmet. And the insignia on the Death Krieg guards there, the veteran guardsmen. So just real quick, I'm going to spot this run. All right, let's put the final touches on this guy. I think I'm just going to do a little bit of wash here and there. And also I'm going to take some of that bright yellow-green, and I'm going to highlight some of the muscles real subtly just to make it pop just a little more. All right, let's do it. All right, let's get some Agrax earths and just get some shade pretty much all over, just in all the little nooks and crannies, on the faces, on the bands, around the gun. You know, just some key areas to make it pop. Not all over like you know a lot of people do. Just here and there, just to kind of make it pop. You don't need to get it everywhere. All right, let's do it. Okay, I took a little bit of that yellow and I put it in a little bit of the green, little green mix, and it's really helped. So right here on this shoulder, right on the high areas, watch this, right there, right there, there a little bit, just on the high areas of those green spots. There we go. There you have it, guys. Kit bashed Ork for Orktober. Week 2 of Orktober. What a fun little model. I had a blast putting that guy together. Again, I bought a bunch of bits, and I finally had a chance after 5 or 6 years to use them and get them and actually see them on the table. Wow, I never thought I'd see the day. I thought those things would just sit in my cupboard and just rot and fade away. But no, here they are. Anyway, guys. Oh, and what'd you think, Alex? How'd you like the little clone tribute? I hope you enjoyed that, buddy. Anyway, guys, please like and subscribe. It really helps support the channel. I'll see you next week.